They asked him at the end of the game, what happened at the fourth quarter, the 15-point clock? He goes, no, it started before that. Why? He's probably referencing the third quarter, but honestly, it starts before that. If you look at the end of the second half, as much as they were 14 for 26 from the three in the first half, the very end of the second half, they got comfortable and they stopped doing any sort of ball movement, getting in the paint, playing physical, kick it out, swing, get the defense in blender, knock that gym ball. They one pass, triple, right? And they were still hitting some of them, so it wasn't as noticeable, right? It was almost like it was deceptive. It's almost like when Giannis hit the three, right? Because the Spurs are so good at scoring in the paint and so good in transition, and when they get to the free throw line, when they're playing physical, similar to Giannis, right? But as a team, they're Dylan Harper, Steph Castle, Fox, Wemby, they all like to play in the paint. Similar to when Giannis makes a three, it's almost like, you know what? That's kind of good for us because now he's going to shoot more. It's almost like every time the Spurs made a three, it's like, yeah, that's 3 points, but how many are they going to shoot and miss now because of that? And I just felt like they got lulled into a sense of security by the Knicks first half. The Knicks just playing 12 guys, the Knicks kind of just trying to hang on. I think the Spurs felt like the game was over. Came out in the second half. They were the only people in the building who thought the game was over. The Knicks fans are doing let's go Knicks chants down 27. Jalen Brunson looks like he's ready to play the whole second half, as he will. And the Spurs are like, fuck, we still got to put these guys away. And they didn't come out like, this is our ring to take. I didn't see that from the Spurs at all. And you got to wonder what Mitch Johnson said at half to keep them going. You got to wonder why they came out. So why they always come out in the second half and in the fourth quarter in particular and take their foot off the gas. Part of that's being young, right? But maybe they're not being coached hard enough. I'm not sure, but they got to figure out their second half issues, like Wemby said in the press conference, because they worked too hard in the first half to just come out and be like, well, the game's over. Job's not finished. Like Kobe said, job's not done. Job's not finished. They didn't have that energy. And literally as insane as the comeback felt, like I said, it felt like the Spurs were the only people that thought it wasn't going to happen.